Hey everyone, how's it going? Shuffle's back here with another video, and today we are going to do our final of the Arena series videos, at least for the time being. Basically what I want to do with these is every few months, I don't know really how often, but I want to come in and take a look at how the meta's changed and do it that way, but we're gonna have to do it for every rotation. So this is the only one we're missing, the single target DPS today. We have done the other three videos if you want to see them and what teams I've been using and what teams other people have been using and the formations. You're more than welcome to check out the other videos, but for now, let's jump right into it. So the reason this one is last is because it is the one I struggle with the most. I don't have a ton of single target damage, and I don't have a Salazar. And if we take a look at hero rankings for this, we go single target DPS. Salazar is far and away leading the charge here at almost 98,000, with Dolores at 77,000, and then Wrath at 76. And then Torador at 68. So really no contest there. If you have Salazar, you have a good chance to do really well in this mode, and if you don't, you're probably going to struggle, and people that have Salazar are going to hunt you down. So let's jump into a few fights here. We're going to start by attacking the non-Salazar teams, and then we're going to switch into Salazar teams and see how it goes. So I'm going to use my full auto team. That way I can kind of just talk through it instead of sitting here in silence trying to remember where I put everything. So this is the team I'm using. We are using Wrath. Reason being, he is going to give the Lord buff to our Valeria and to our Arrogance. And then we're going to use, obviously, those two, plus Silas, who's my best single target nuker, and our Dolores. The biggest problem for my team is that if I lose a round to like a Salazar, and I start alternating rounds, and then if they got the first round, I end up losing. I'll go ahead, I'll go behind, and then it's an odd number of rounds, and we end up losing that way. So we do deploy him early, and then we deploy our Silas, and we do win round one, which is a great sign for us. If we win round one, generally we win. He's going way over in the corner, though. Thankfully, I have my Silas, who is way over, who has good range, is going to be able to hit them on deployment when he ults, so that's nice. And hopefully, since we won round one, we've kind of messed up his timing a little bit. But basically, we're creating this little corner here, and then we're putting down our one nuker to be able to hit all that, and we're putting down our Dolores. So we do lose this round. We should be okay now, regardless of what happens. What would be really nice is if you could time your ults on, it was another round. If you could time your ults to like the second or third unit that comes out here, like don't waste them on the first one like that. Unfortunately now, this one is so hard to time on auto because every fight's going to be different. Even here, like, my Silas used his ult there, and I think this is a wave of 3. Yeah. All right, Valeria wins it, so we win this one. Really, this is the one mode that I don't see a way to just automatically win every round. So you probably should manual it. It's probably the one mode where manual is, I don't want to say most required, because it doesn't really matter if you win or lose, but most preferred. All right, now there was 2. Here's the other one. So generally what I'll do is I try and clear as many lists as I can. On other modes, I will clear every list. On this mode, I might skip some teams, or I might skip some complete lists, or basically I'll go until I lose. So if you lose on a page, or if you think there's like one team you might lose to, you hit them first so you can get a new page right away. So we lose round one, not a huge surprise. Losing round two, though, is a problem, because Silas popped his ult there, and he killed, like, instantly on that. You get this back a little bit. It's interesting that he's healing with Sadie here. I wonder if he's going to be able to live. Because he is trapping really early. I'm mainly curious about this one because I have Valeria, and I could do something similar. My Valeria is just not skilled up, and I assume his is. Oof, we just barely lost that round. That round could be the difference maker. It's going to make this difficult. I'm surprised. I guess they're killing it so fast that she's really not taking any damage. We're going to lose this one, yeah. It's unfortunate. We lose that one because our ult was mistimed. And see, even though the fight never technically ended, we just ran out of rounds. And once you start alternating, you're in big trouble if you lost the first one. So that's the biggest problem I have with mine. Let's try a Salazar team or two, just so you can kind of see what you're getting yourself into with a Salazar. That's interesting. I feel like we will beat this one. But let's see. I wonder where he's deploying. Oh, he's deploying way back. Okay. Not way back. Shouldn't say way back. But he's deploying a tile further back than I am. But you can see the damage Salazar does on wave 1. This is how I get into trouble with Salazars. I have to block, but without him, I can't insta-kill. I'm hoping once Valeria is ready, I'll be able to do something similar, and it won't be that you absolutely have to have Salazar. Because also, he can tend to do that every other round. And if you can insta-kill every other round, then you're almost guaranteed to win. Luckily, we did win round 3, so we won 2 and 3. Nice. Okay, so we might be okay here. Generally, I would have refreshed the list by now, but told you guys I would show you some Salazar fights, and we're basically risking losing at this point, so I'm not as concerned with it. We'll do one more after this one. We'll do the last one on the list. Actually, I think there's 2 more, but we'll do one more. I will be streaming. Oh, actually, you guys, I won't be posting this right away, but I will be streaming after this, recording this video. Feel free to come check us out on Twitch. I stream 5 days a week. The link will be in the description. Can we kill this guy before he does end this fight? No. So he hangs on, still alive, just barely. But we end up winning because that was the last round. Cool. All right, moving on to the second Salazar fight. Now, these two, I feel like we probably lose, but it'll be a good example of the power of Salazar. I probably wouldn't attack these two normally, for being completely honest. Although she's a little strange here. If we win, we'll do the last one. So I do want to show you guys a team that kind of illustrates what I'm talking about. And then we'll go over the top 10 teams, so you can see what they're looking like. Unfortunately, this mode did just change, so the top 10 won't reflect the top 10 that it will be at the end of the week. So we lose round 1, we win round 2. He hasn't placed his Salazar yet, which is a little odd. There we go. This is what I mean. This team was weird because he went with the Hatsuit instead of the Salazar. And now we're just alternating wins and losses. As you can see, we're just barely behind. We probably win this round. Although our alt timing is off now, and we end up losing the round because of it, so we're definitely going to lose this one. Unless she can kill that. We just barely won that one, so we're kind of back in it. I think there's one more round, though. We'd have to win this round. Yeah, so this, I think, is the last round. And unfortunately, he popped his right away. And we have no more alts for the third person. You really need an alt for that last guy, because it's whoever kills the last one first. And it's not going to be us. Oh, wait, it was us. Did we pull this off? Hey. Cutting it close. I don't like my arena fights being this close, to be completely honest. So this is why I really don't like this mode as much. It's not my best. But here, let's give you an optimal Salazar comp for those of you that have Salazar. I happen to know I saved these two. Right. Now, as much as I expected to lose the last one, we did kind of call that his team was a little odd. So this one, though, I don't see myself winning unless he has really strange deployment. So he led with the Wrath as well. He led with it on the inside. And then we both go Silas. I would venture to guess that my Silas is probably stronger. Yeah. So we win round 1. I don't know why you wouldn't deploy your Salazar first, but whatever works. And then our Silas takes care of round 2. So if we win round 1, we're generally okay, because this is where we start alternating, is round 2. And he just didn't, I don't know why he didn't put his Salazar down right away. He's got him down now, but it might be too late. And his timing was off a little bit there, so he didn't get the Salazar kill. Even if we were to start losing now, I don't think he's going to have enough to bring it back. He might. He's got a crazy deployment up, like a setup up front here, so he could totally bring it back, but so he wins those 2 rounds. The question is, how much damage are we going to take? So that Wrath was dangerously low. Look how fast he's killing these rounds now. Now that he's set up, Is there one more? There is. So it kind of comes down to this round, and I don't think our deployment was good there, so he might actually pull this out. Oh no, his Wrath died. Never mind. His Wrath died, so we win. So we got a little lucky there. Again, not the best deployment. I'm sure it works against people that are lower level because he probably wins around early, but against higher level people, that team just isn't going to work. I tried to show you a team that was going to crush me with Salazar, but unfortunately, we can't seem to find one. And then here's a quick look at my list moving forward. Every team has Wrath and 4 Salazars. So let's take a look at the top 10 real quick. This guy's been rank 1 all week. He's got a crazy team. Clearly he's refreshed. He's up to 6,900, but arguably he could have won even without refreshing. His team is insane on all of these. His single target with the Toreador, Salazar, Arrogance, Abomination, and Dolores is as good as it gets. I don't know about the Abomination. Maybe he's just got insane gear on his Abomination for GR1, and that's what he used. Was why I used him there. But the rest of the team there is perfect. You ideally want a tank there, particularly if it's a Toreador, because he can reach over the top and defense break. He's perfect there. But a really nice comp. Team number 2, almost exact same thing. Toreador, Salazar, Dolores, Abomination, and then this time Silas. Team number 3, Wrath instead of the Toreador with Salazar, Silas, and then this time he's running Elowen as the heal and Ziltu. Probably because his Wrath was dying, I would assume. Number 4, we got Leia with Salazar, Dolores, Arrogance, and Silas. But starting to recognize a pattern here. Salazar, Dolores, Ziltu, Silas, and Wrath. Back to the Toreador version again. Rank 7. Similar team, except this time we have Valerian. Rank 8, we actually have Araka and Nocturne in here with Silas, which is really interesting. I'd be curious to see how that team goes. I would face that just out of curiosity. But Araka is going to boost the hell out of that Silas. I don't know about Cetrim there, but... And then we have another Leia, this time with Twin Fiend, and another Cetrim with standard criminals there. And then another, so 3 Leias in the top 10. 3 Leias and I think 3 Toreadors as well. But again, the rest are the same. So these are the main heroes you probably want going into it. Obviously, these guys, a lot of these guys have like A5 units and stuff. Yours don't have to be. You just need to work on getting the deployment down properly and making sure you can stay alive, particularly when higher people hit you. If we take a quick look at the gear on the units I'm using, I'll just show you the stats because I've gone over these in all the videos before. My Silas is my best geared unit. He's only A1. A1 or A2? I don't remember. A2. He's only A2, but he does have my best gear. So there you go. Arrogance has really good gear as well. I'm very happy with his gear. Next up is Valeria. I just 6-starred her, so her gear is a work in progress. I would obviously like for this to be all ascended, but for now it's fine because she's not fully skilled up. There's my Dolores. And who's the last one? Wrath. There's my Wrath. My Wrath isn't on a pure damage build, so to optimize for Arena, I'd probably have to change his gear, but that is good enough. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It carried on a little longer than I expected, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll leave all the info in the description below if you want to check out the Twitch stream. But yeah, hopefully you have a great day. Hopefully this helped, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.